and it is the hottest players in world rugby at the moment. And you might be thinking the best players on the field. But no. We're talking the hottest players, hottest looks-wise. Obviously, them being good at rugby is a byproduct. But I think if you're hot, you're good at rugby. You're naturally good at rugby if you're in the part of this section here. So I might jump onto the first. I've got two Italians in my group, and yeah, I mean they speak for themselves. Just because you're Italian, I think you get like 3 or 4 more points. But I think I know that's how to say it. Ange Capalzo, the fullback or winger for Italy. He's burst onto the scene by scoring an unbelievable try against Wales. 24 years old, but he looks 18. Has the nerdy go, like he's got that nerdy style look to him, but I bet he gets down. Like he'd be someone that would like be able to fix like your laptop or your cell phone, but then like fix you a proper roast dinner, red wine, or pasta as well. So
the full package.
Italian wavy hair. Like I said, he's only 24, tan skin as well, dark wavy hair, and he's an absolute gun, a weapon. Man, in a tough pool, Italy are in a tough pool, but I think you throw him into a swimming pool, you want to watch him walk up the stairs afterwards. So I'm pushing for Italy to get out of that pool against France and New Zealand and Namibia, I think it is. So, man, and I hope I've said that close to correctly. Ange Capalzo.
Mate, some of those
Monte from Italy. That's my second Italian. I'm pretty sure he was born in Australia, but plays on the wing for Italy, 28 years old. You got to have a guy with tats involved, man. He's inked up to the gills. He's got that bad boy look about him. He could probably play one of the bad boys, like if Will Smith or Martin Lawrence decides not to, we could chuck Monte Ioane into there. He's always barbered up, man. So I reckon he's got a barber on
personal barber.
Yeah, yep. That just comes and touches him up every day because he's always looking scucks deluxe. He can, I bet, speaks more than 2 languages. I think that's a big thing, especially if you want to woo the girls around the world.
Bonjour, madame.
Yeah, exactly. I think he can speak a bit of that, man. And again, in fine form at the moment, scoring tries at will. So
I think the blue on that tanned inked skin also just helps, man.
Yeah,
it helps. Yeah, another one I didn't think of, but yeah, he looks good. I'm not the biggest tattoo fan for me personally, but you know, some people just pull it off. Yeah, he pulls it off.
100%. Again, I've got a photo and I'm going to put it up with him without a t-shirt on.
Oh,
holy, stop it.
So I've gone for 3 players. Well, definitely 2 players you all would have heard of. I didn't dive deep into each squad to look for a hot male rugby player. I'm not going to lie. But a couple that definitely stood out.
Don't lie.
Maybe I did. The first person that came to mind for me, and I didn't really have to do much research on this, was for me Lee Halfpenny. Now, Lee Halfpenny, I just want to read a couple of things out here. Lee Halfpenny, 34 years old, 100 caps, 5'10", same height as me, perfect height. He's got that iconic Welsh tan, like Gavin Henson had. Where it comes from, I'm not sure. Probably a sunbed, but that's up to him. And I've just put down, he's a sort of guy I feel like that would put his hand in front of his missus when he's in the car driving and he brakes just to protect that. He's just got that real, like smooth, sort of like calming presence about him. Mate, he's jacked. He's a big lad. He's not that tall. He's tanned. He's a good looking chap. He's got decent hair. Like for me, I don't know. And just to top this off, this will be his final World Cup. He is super, super experienced. British and Irish Lions, Wales, Barbarians, you name it, he's been there. I think, and this goes for every player that I've chosen in these 3, I think this will be a huge World Cup for him knowing this is going to be his last World Cup. But, mate, I mean, look, you just got to look at him, man. He's a specimen.
He could play James Bond.
Yes, absolutely.
That little mystique about him.
I've had to go back to
I love this segment. Sorry, guys. This segment,
mate,
right?
It wasn't that easy. It wasn't that easy. But I've gone for an English player. I've gone for Marcus Smith. Might surprise a few people. Reason being, couple stats here. 24 years old, Again, the perfect height, same as me, 5'10". He's only 82 kilos, which surprises me. But yeah, I saw him on the field at Twickenham with his shirt off after the game. The cameras, it wasn't me. The cameras couldn't get off him, so you can't blame me for this one. But
Why did you
good-looking
pause?
chap.
Why did you pause?
Pardon?
Why did you pause the TV?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't we
Why
want to
did I
talk
record
about
it?
that?
Why did I record? And yeah, I just feel like Marcus Smith, like just that new age, cool, tanned again. He's got that dark hair, that flowing hair. You know, he kicks a conversion. He's running back. His hair's flowing in the wind, and he's taking a glance up at himself on the big screen. Mate, what I've put towards this guy is I reckon he's the sort of guy now. I feel like he's matured over the last few years, at least the last 12 to 24 months. I feel like he's a sort of guy. If you're his wife or you're like his girlfriend and you walk in from a hard day, he's in the kitchen just with an apron on, you know, like no undies, his cheeks are bare.
Yeah.
He's turning around when he hears the door go and he's just got that, you know, that print of a bodybuilder on the front. And she's just falling at her knees. He, for me, mate, Marcus, even when I first seen him come on the scene, just a good looking lad, can back it up. He's confident, maybe a little bit arrogant, but it suits him. He's again, we talk about the full package, mate. I'm chucking Marcus Smith in there.
Onto a fella South African that is not playing for South Africa at the World Cup. He's playing for Scotland at the World Cup. Duan van der Merwe, Scotland's number 11, 28 years old. Think quickly, tall, fast, blonde, shredded out of his mind. I mean, he's over 6 foot. He's definitely got that dreamy. His eyes are real dreamy. He's got the Drago look from Rocky Balboa, even though Rocky pumped him. Man, sexy man with the blonde hair, tall. Like I said, did I say he was jacked? I've seen him without a t-shirt on as well. Like, man, he's hot. And what makes him even hotter, two things, okay? He definitely speaks 2 languages. Girls love that, okay? He's English, Afrikaans.
Bonjour. I can go French, mate.
We'll put your CV up after this. And he's been killing it lately. So I'm tipping him to go close to top try scorer for this year for the World Cup. But man, dreamy as all hell, Duan van der Merwe of Scotland 11 winger fame.
And my third one, I can't go past my mate, Sam Matavasi, right, for Fiji. Okay. And the reason Samuel Sorelli Matavasi, born in Truro, Cornwall. He won't mind me saying, is he the best looking lad in the world? No. But the guy can back it up on the football field, mate. He's still got that smooth Fijian look about him, softly spoken. He's got that. I feel like all the Islanders have got like a funny laugh.
Yes.
Really funny laugh. Yep. Nice guy. Lets his rugby do the talking. It's sexy to watch when he plays. You know what I mean? He for me, it doesn't matter who he's playing against. If he's playing for Fiji against the All Blacks, it doesn't matter who's in that All Blacks team. He just takes it in his stride. He could be playing against his best mate down the park. Doesn't bother him. And I feel like Sam would be the sort of guy who, you know, turns to his wife. And I know he's got kids, but I'm sure he would have turned to his wife and said, I want our kids to look exactly like you. He's got that real smooth side to him.
I was going to say he's got the real, like, you can cry on his shoulder comfort about him.
Mate, he's part of the Royal Navy. He's been crowned in different parts of the Royal Navy. He's got a medal for this. He's got a medal for that. He is a good-looking lad. Don't get me wrong. He's a good-looking lad, but just the full package. He's in the Royal Navy. He's played rugby for the Navy at Twickenham. He's an international. He's Cornish, which is the best part about it.
And then lastly, and this is my shout for player of the tournament, regardless of how well the team does, Antoine Dupont, French number 9, 26 years old, models for GQ covers, whatever he touches turns to gold. He burst a rugby ball the other day. I don't know if you saw that. So he's probably burst a little bit more than that as off the field. We won't get to that much on that. His one-line captions on Instagram are out of this world. He posted ones of them all suited up, getting ready for the World Cup at their photos and tagged it Call of Duty. Like, no, who's thinking of that, man? Like his one-line captions on Instagram. And we all know girls are all about Instagram. That's if he bats for that team. He made a yellow robe on the GQ cover look sick. It's just him in a
Yeah.
yellow robe, and he looked.
Not everyone can do that.
Not everyone can do that. He looks like he could probably kick your ass as well. I think he does a bit of extramural martial arts or jiu-jitsu. He's just got that look about him. And man, can he play rugby?
Yeah, he does. He does us short kings. Gives us a good reputation.
Yes.
There's a lot of big blokes out there playing rugby these days.
Yep.
So us little short kings, mate. He does us a world of good. I agree, mate. I think he's probably over the last 3 years, he's probably been one of the form players in world rugby. He's going to do well. He's going to do well. You know what he's like. He doesn't put a foot wrong. His service, every decision he makes is on point, including his Instagram posts and his quotes. So, I mean, I didn't know that, but there you go.
Go have a look. I'm telling you now, anyone listening, go have a look at his Instagram. His Instagram is quality, and then just look at his one-line captions. So good, real good. And that's it, man. I'm fizzled out after that. Holy, I might go cry in a corner.
Mentally drained. I'm going to the gym, getting a few tattoos in a minute. I'll book in, buy myself a blue top, and I'll be back next week.
Get a professional photographer to take some like candid photos of you, pretending you know he's there.
I'll be down at Merriweather Beach in the baths, mate, just resting back on that, feet in the water.
Lovely.